Treat every week like it's your last week on earth. Wishing you all happiness, clarity, and freedom on this spectacular day. It's so peaceful out in nature, and I wanted to remind you today, I know it's cliche, but live every week like it's your last week to live. And then you can narrow this down to living every single day like it's your last day to live. And then narrow that down to living every single moment like it's your last moment. You could do every single hour like it's your last hour to live. Every single moment. If you live like every single moment is your last moment to live, you are always living in the present moment. There is nothing else. Then you are always living in the present moment. So this is where we want to move towards. We want to move towards gratitude, living in the moment. Living like you don't have another week to live. This is my last week. What would you do if this was your last week on planet Earth? Okay, what would you do? You would live your life. You would enjoy your life. You would live it like you never have before. So, in this video, we're going to be talking about feelings of uncertainty, feeling lost, feeling hopeless about the future, feeling sad or depressed. If you are feeling any of these feelings, I want to tell you that they are all completely normal. They are part of life. We're going to go through experiences in this life. We're going to go through feelings. We're going to go through emotions that are uncomfortable, that we don't like, that aren't so pretty. But always remember that they will pass and they are happening so that you can grow. Always. No matter what. Okay, we're going to go through these feelings of sadness. We're going to feel hopeless about the future. We're going to feel so incredibly hopeless about our own future. So incredibly lost, so uncertain. At times we're going to feel like we don't know what to do. We don't know the next step forward to take. And we're going to talk about this in this video. I'm going to bring up faith because faith is such an important thing in life that we all need to have, and that is scary. Faith is scary. It is incredibly scary because you are putting all of your trust, your entire identity, you're just dissolving it and putting it out to the universe and letting go completely. So faith is a very interesting thing, a very interesting idea that we're going to talk about. So if you are feeling hopeless right now, if you feel like in your life you've been living the same way and the future does not look bright, things do not look so well, if you are feeling hopeless, you have no hope, right? You do not know what the future is going to hold. I want to remind you that the universe will take care of you. If you're feeling hopeless, if you're feeling lost, like you don't know what to do, the universe will always take care of you. And you have to remind yourself of this often, okay? I feel hopeless sometimes in life. Sometimes it feels like I have no hope anymore. Like things just seem so terrible. Like how could this get any better? How could this end up in a positive way? How could this work out? It feels like nothing is working for me. It feels like everything is working against me. And at times we feel like this. As humans, we're going to feel this way sometimes. And I want to remind you, the universe will always take care of you. The universe will always show you that this is going to work. No matter how hopeless you feel, no matter how terrible the situation seems in the moment, you will be taken care of. You will be protected. You will be okay in the end. So you always have to remind yourself in your head, think these thoughts, think these vibrations in your head that, yes, things seem terrible right now. Things seem so awful. How could this get any better? How could my situation possibly change? The universe will take care of you. The universe will send things your way that you would never expect. And I don't know what's coming in my life. I have no idea. We cannot guess what's going to happen in our lives. But why I look at astrology is that you can predict not exactly what's going to happen, but you can predict the nature and the archetype and the symbolism of what's going to happen. But still, with the planet Uranus, okay, Uranus has everything to do with unexpected change, things that you could have never guessed, the wildest things that come out of nowhere, the surprises that come out of nowhere. Like a monkey just comes down from the tree and jumps on your head, like you had no idea that that was going to happen. I want to remind you that things like this happen all the time. So if you're feeling hopeless in your life, you have to remember that the situation can change at any given moment. Okay? It is never an end-all be-all. It is never an end-all be-all. Okay, your situation in life can change at any given moment, and it will, because the planets are always moving. Change is the only constant, and your situation will improve. All you have to do is keep moving forward. Keep moving forward with as positive an attitude as you can, and tell yourself in your mind, repeat these thoughts: the universe has a plan for me. The universe will protect me. The universe is guiding me exactly to where I need to be. And also, if you're feeling hopeless, or if you're feeling lost or uncertain in your life, you got to understand that you are right where you belong. No matter where you are right where you belong, because everything is unfolding perfectly. Everything is playing out in this story of life perfectly, absolutely perfectly. So everything that you're going through, everything that you're experiencing, every situation that you're dealing with in your life, it is all supposed to be happening. Have this mindset. And I truly believe this, because everything that's happening, if it wasn't supposed to be happening, if it was wrong, if it was terrible, if it was bad, it wouldn't be happening. Things happen in nature, and it's all perfect. Nature is perfect, right? Everything happens for a reason. It's cause and effect. Things wouldn't be happening if they weren't meant to be happening in the grand scheme of life. So understand that you are protected, you are guided, you are on the right path, you are right where you belong. When you think this way, you start to gain your hope back. You start to understand that no matter what I go through, no matter how terrible or difficult the situation is, there is always hope, because I trust and I know that anything can come my way. My situation can change. I could win the lottery. And it's not about winning the lottery, but you know what I'm saying. Like, my situation could change at any given moment. I have no idea. So you just gotta trust. You just gotta know. You gotta stop trying to figure everything out like I do sometimes. You just gotta trust, and you gotta know that I am being guided. I am being protected at all times. And everything is going to work out for me. Okay, so if you're feeling hopeless, remind yourself of these things. Now, if you're feeling sad, let's talk about sadness, let's talk about depression. If you're feeling sad, this is also connected to hopelessness, to feeling like nothing's going to work out. It's Cancer season, okay? It is Cancer season. The sign of the moon, the sign of emotions, the sign of changing emotions. And during this season, what I've been noticing so far is that my emotions have been quite up and down. They have been quite impermanent. They have been changing so much. They've been going up, and they've been going down, and they've been going in the middle, and they've just been changing so much. Just like the moon. The moon waxes and wanes, and it changes its light. The energy changes always. So it's Cancer season. So if you feel certain emotions, if you feel sad, if you feel depressed in a certain moment, you gotta understand that it will pass. Emotions come and emotions go. They always come and they always go. And when they go, a little bit later, something else is gonna come up. And that's gonna pass too. Nothing lasts forever. So if you're feeling sad, the biggest thing I want you to know is that nothing lasts forever. Especially during cancer season, you're going to feel these ups and downs. You're going to feel this roller coaster of emotions within your energetic body. But you gotta keep in mind, they're just emotions. It's just a passing emotion. It is not a lifelong sentence. It's just a passing emotion. It is not a lifelong sentence. And the energy is changing every single day, every single moment. So one moment, if you feel absolutely terrible, absolute depression, hopelessness, how could my situation ever get any better? When you decide to feel it 100%, be with it. Be with that emotion. Feel that emotion. Love that emotion. Understand it's not bad. It's not good. It's just energy, right? It's just energy. Understand that it will pass. It's just energy. It's not good or bad. It will pass. And be with it. The faster you be with that emotion, the more you move towards it, the quicker it will pass, which is the paradox. It doesn't make sense to the logical mind, but it's true. The quicker you be with the emotions, be with the feelings, the faster they will pass. And Earth is a school. I'm learning this. I am experiencing this. And Earth is a school, but it's not about learning information and memorizing facts. No, no, no. It's not about that. Yes, you can do that. But the real learning comes from the experiences, the emotions, the energy. That is where the real learning comes from. The energy, the emotions, the experiences that you go through. This is how we learn. Emotional intelligence, okay? Emotional intelligence. So understand that when you are feeling sad, when you are going through certain emotions, you will learn something. You will grow. You will change. You will come out of this stronger. This is why I always say, and I will repeat this for the rest of my life, everything is happening for you. I don't care how many times, I don't care if it sounds repetitive, you always got to remind yourself of this. Everything is happening for you, not to you. Everything is happening for you. I could say this in every single video. I don't care. You need to hear this every single day. Everything in your life is happening for you, not to you. Every emotion, every experience, every situation that you go through, it's all happening for you, right? Because for so long, I used to think that everything is just happening to me. Why am I the victim? Why are all these things happening that are unenjoyable, that are uncomfortable? But little did I know, I would learn, I would grow from this experience. It has everything to do with Saturn and how Saturn is a constructive planet. In my opinion, it's a malefic planet. The idea of Saturn is that, for me, is that we go through pain and suffering and terrible emotions and hardships, but every single time we learn from this, we grow from this, we change and we evolve as a result of these things that we go through. So if you're feeling sad, know that you are going to become so much stronger after this experience. It's all about the energy, it's all about the experience. Okay? Like I said, Earth is a school and it's not about the facts. It's not about memorizing every single country. It's not about memorizing all of these mathematical equations. Yes, you can do that if you wish, but the real learning is the emotional learning, the energetic learning, the spiritual lessons in life. This is what life is really about. When you're on your deathbed, I actually think about this. Like, imagine yourself sitting in a bed knowing that you are going to die very soon, knowing that you have days left to live. when you really put yourself in this situation, something really magical happens. Something really magical happens in your life, okay? You realize what life is really about. When you put yourself on your deathbed, you realize what life is really about. Okay, so think about that. Really think about that. Sorry, my throat is clogging up right now. But that's going to do it for today's video, guys. If you're feeling hopeless, lost, confused, uncertain, remind yourself of these things. You can save this video if you want. If you enjoyed it, if you really enjoyed it, you can save it in a playlist and come back to it whenever you feel super lost or super confused, super hopeless, super sad. Because we always got to remind ourselves of these things. And the things I'm saying in this video are a direct reflection of what's going on in my life and what I'm feeling and what I'm going through and what I'm learning. So I'm sharing my knowledge with you, and I believe it's great. It's a great thing. So like the video. I greatly appreciate a simple thumbs up. Gets my video out there, pushes my video into the algorithm, and I greatly appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Comment down below what you are feeling. I reply to all my comments, and I greatly appreciate them. So thank you for tuning in, and make it a great day or not. The choice is yours.